Hey y'all, hello, welcome or welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I want to apologize. I sound a little rough. I am getting over the sickness or whatever I had. I don't know. I was sick all last week. Plus allergies on top of that. So it's been really fun. So I excuse me for if I'm start coughing, having a coughing fit or whatever. I will try to edit that out. And I also want to say excuse me for my nails. I have not had the time to get them done, so just ignore the nails. But again, sorry I've been like MIA, or I go MIA between videos. This time it's just on top of being busy, I got really sick and I just didn't want to film like sounding as horrible as I was sounding. I sounded worse than I do today, if you can imagine. But anyway, I just wanted to do like an update, like how it's going. So I still have my little Starbucks cup and charm. I added this one and I added this little scream guy. So cute. This is still the same in here, but I've added my little, I don't know if y'all seen this yet, but my little Beetlejuice Lydia pin, and then my little Michael Myers charm. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I am selling these little cute charms. I have the Michael Myers, the Scream face. Let me take these out just to show you. I have the Freddy Krueger. How cute. And then I also have Jason. Like, look how adorable these things are. And they're just little charms. You can put them on your planner. Like I have this one here, and then I have this one hanging off the side. I love those so much. And then I just added yesterday this one, which is just like my pin, but I know some people don't like to poke holes in their planners, so then this is another option for you to have this on your planner. Look how cute. And the movie is coming out in a few days, so that's like perfect. Perfect timing. And then I also have these happy face ones, like the black one that I have on my planner. Just comes in different colors. Look how cute those are. The colors are so stunning. Yeah, so if you guys are interested and you don't have an Instagram, leave me a comment below, and we'll figure it out. I'm working on getting an Etsy shop because everything else is so expensive just to have a store front, you know. It's just like, it's crazy. So crazy. And then shipping is like ridiculous. Just to ship like one of these things, like one of these clips, it's like $4 just for that. Like anyway. I also have these little bats and stuff. Those are so freaking cute. But anyway, I wanted to just to show I've updated with those, getting ready for the Halloween vibes in here. I have my friend Arlene gave me this little teddy bear. It's like little post-its. It's 3 different colors. Look how cute that is. And so I just put them in here. I think I want to do the darker one. It looks like it's kind of just peeking through, like, hello. I love it. Okay. Another update is I've been doing my tabs, and you can see down here I got all my tabs going. I am in love. These I decided to do little fun ones. Like this just goes to like my full like year at a glance. with my little, excuse me, with my little like events of the year that are happening. Guys, okay. So August, these are my main events that were happening, and I was so excited for them. So the third Eli Young band was going to be at the Riverwood Casino. We had a football scrimmage that day. We went to that. We came home like exhausted from the heat, whatever. We're just chilling, hanging out. At like 7:30, I remembered about this, and it started at 6. I was so upset. Like, I was so looking forward to it. Had been talking about it for like weeks and weeks, and then I completely forget about it that day of. Oh my gosh, I was miserable. The 15th was back to school, and then so the 18th there's a Mexican band. It's called Grupo Frontera. So they had announced they're coming. They're on tour right now. They were going to make a stop in Oklahoma City. I bought the tickets back in like February or March, a long time ago. I've been ready. I've been looking forward to this. I've been like excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I was ready for the set list. The set list finally dropped, and the day after it dropped, they canceled. I was so mad. They're refunding our money, which is good, but oh my god, I'm so upset. I was so upset. Yeah, so like the 3 biggest things on August, I didn't even get to do them. And I also finally created a Dropbox where I will put all my freebies in. I think that's going to make it easier for people to like grab the freebies and stuff like that. So I have a link in my link tree thing on Instagram that leads to the Dropbox, and then I'll have a link down below in the description. And this is one of them. This is in there. This one is in here. Oh no, my little star tab fell off. I'll put it on later. This one's in there, but without this word. I added this because it's my word of the year. And I thought it kind of went well with the quote. Yeah, so that's a new thing. Everything else is still the same. I finally finished reading It Ends With Us. I started on 8/8. Where's my thing at? Oh, I get to color in a thing. Hold on, let me see. Let's do this pink. 15 books so far. That is like a big thing for me. I've never done that. Okay, so look, this is horrible, but I love it. I love seeing it. I was actually thinking of doing a different tracker where I can write how many chapters, and I think instead of putting a heart, I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of the heart, I'm going to write the number of chapters that I read that day, and I think that's going to be more helpful to see. But I know for a fact, like these, I was only reading like 1 chapter, so these are just like 1 chapter. And then nothing. I picked it up again, read a few. I think I got like a little more than halfway through on this day because I was able to finish it off. I think I read 2 chapters that day, and then I finished it off yesterday. Such a good book. I was not expecting that. I went in feeling like it was going to be good just because of all the hype of the movie and stuff. You know, people were like, oh my god, the movie's so good, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, okay, it should be a good book if the movie is good. But, like, I'm used to just, like, you know, murder mysteries and stuff like that. Don't usually read books like this, but I loved it. All the emotions, like, I could just feel it, all of the feelings. It was a really good book, and now I can watch the movie. Excuse me, let me get a drink. refreshing. Gotta have my Starbucks. So, I think this is new too. I don't know if I had it in my last YouTube video, but so this is like my sports section. This is our college football schedule for OU. It starts this Friday. I'm so excited. This is for our fall OU softball schedule. Haven't seen the actual schedule as of like a few days ago. It might be up now. I need to check. But anyway, it starts October 4th. This is my son's football schedule for the fall. This is my daughter's spring. They haven't released the actual schedule yet, but this is our preseason, which starts in 2 weeks. Yeah, wait. What are we? We're the last week of August. Yeah, 2 weeks. We get to do that, and this is our high school football schedule for our town. And then my little scream guy, he leads us to the holidays section. I love this so much. I'm so proud of this. I created this. Okay, so I spilt a drink, and then I don't know where the purple came from, but it just kind of stained all my papers. You can tell right there, but it doesn't bother me too much. I think it adds character. So this is like my September, October, like fun stuff, bucket list type thing. This is where I'm going to write all that stuff down, like stuff that we want to do, any Halloween parties or whatever that we're going to, haunted houses, which ones, you know, all of that. And I love it. And they have a little, I don't know if you can see, there's a little zombie arm coming out the dirt right there. So cute. I love this so much. This I'm going to put this in like my store. It'll be available. I'm trying to like size it to different sizes because I know not everybody does planner wide, personal wide. I'm gonna try it to like size it down for different planner sizes. We'll see how that works. And then this is gonna be my like November, December, maybe just November. I think I'll do a different one for December with like winter theme. But yeah, so like, you know, football, deer season, hunting season, all that fun stuff. This is my Christmas stuff. I haven't really touched it yet other than putting my son's wish list. And only because his birthday is coming up next month, actually in 2 weeks. So I was like trying to get a head start and see what we're going to get for him. My health section has seen some action. I don't know what it was, y'all. Like, I think it felt like COVID, but I don't know. Like I had the fever, the chills, the body aches, headache, but I didn't lose, I couldn't smell, but mainly because my nose was stuffy. It was not like I lost the taste, my taste or my smell, you know, like when you have that C word. It wasn't that extreme, so I don't know if it, when I've had it before, I didn't have it that extreme either. So my husband thinks that's what it was. I don't know. I'm just so glad I'm so much better. But now it's kind of like I'm getting better, but then my allergies are kicking in, and so I still sound horrible, but I feel better. Like it's just allergies. I don't know. Hard to explain. But anyway, this is my trackers fitness section. It's still the same. I need to be more involved in that. My planner wish list and my just regular wish list. I need to print these off for one for each one of my family members, so I can put in here too and get their stuff done. So I'll get their wish list and stuff in there. Because you know the kids that like, my kids aren't really like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want, like, they're not really like that. But they will, like, they'll see something and they're like, oh, that's cool, like, I'd like to have that. Or like, hey mom, can I, you know, it's rare when they're like, can I have this, can I but there's like certain things like, hey, you know, for Christmas, that's how they tell me, hey mom, for Christmas, can I have this? And they're so cute. They're the kind that they like to kind of like save up their money and buy their own stuff. Like, they get a good feeling from that, I guess. So they're more like that, like, can I start saving up money, or can I, you know, to buy this or that. So when I see like that they're interested in things, I like to write it down, and that way like we can surprise them with it. Or if it's a big ticket item, we'll get it for like their birthday or Christmas. Anyway, this is a new section that I put in here, which I haven't made like a dashboard for, but it's gonna be like it kind of belongs to lists, but it's not gonna be like this kind of list. It's more like of a brain dump, like all the stuff I have to do. I need to just write it down before I forget. I'm gonna write it in here, and then from here, from this list, it'll go into either my plans, my weekly, my monthly, or elsewhere in my planner. But it's stuff that either I have to do, or that I need to remember, or that needs to be saved. So I guess it's brain dump, I don't know, but it's like my guide to like all I have to do. It's gonna go in there. See, I used to use my planner, let me grab it really quick. So I used to use this, which is the Planner Monkey Co. Planned notebook, something planned, freely noted book. And so here I wrote like this, everything, just to get it out of my head on paper so I can sleep. So like, you know, all my to-dos and stuff. And I loved that. But I didn't want to, like, you know what? It's pretty thin now, because I've like ripped pages out of it. That might work. No, it won't close anymore. And see, that's what I didn't want to like have to carry a separate notebook around, because then it'll make this like excessively chunky and it won't close, and I don't want that. So, ooh, you know what I might do though is cut this down and use this paper. Oh, yes, I'm gonna do that. So, this section right now I just have it tabbed with this pink thing, and I know what it means. But yeah, so I didn't want to carry this around. So this is this now, like the new version of this. I guess like my pre-plan section, if you will. So then that's the only like new thing I've added, I think, since I last was in here. And then this is just my little fun section, like coloring, which I did since I was sick. I couldn't even I'd start reading when I was sick and I couldn't, I'd fall asleep. Like my body was just so weak and I was so wore out. I couldn't do anything. But then I was watching a documentary and I was coloring while I was watching it. And this is so cute. It turned out to be a Wonder Woman mermaid, which I love Wonder Woman. But this was just blank, all these squares. It doesn't even tell you what it is. You don't know what it is until you start coloring it. And so this was a good surprise because I love Wonder Woman. Yeah, so then this is how my monthly has turned out. I love it. I love this paper. Again, this is that Aura Estelle mini plans. I don't know what it's called. It's the B6 size, and I just cut it down, punched it in here. But I love the paper. I love how it just kind of makes it pops. Like the pen. So the pen I used in here was this one, which it has died. It like R.I.P. I need to throw it away. I don't know why I put it back in my pen thing. So I've been using this, which I love this as well, but I love this better. But this is the Energel Pentel needle tip 0.3. So I'm using that until I get more of those other ones. But I love how this looks, and this is how like busy and I haven't even written everything down. It's just the main stuff. But I love it, and it's just gonna get crazier in September. Okay, so I don't know if I showed you all this. So this is how the weeks look, like the Aura Estelle weeks. It's like this. Okay, here's my thing. So hold on, let me take a sip. So well, never mind. Okay, so my whole reason for getting a rings planner is because I wanted more room, more space to write. I felt like my weeks was starting to kind of, it wasn't giving me the space that I needed. And that's why I wanted to like go bigger. But with this specific layout, like, look how big this is. It's like smaller than the weeks. And so when I was in this week, I'm like, this is not helping me. Like, I wanted more space, because I also wanted to like use all these little stickers that I bought and stuff. So I'm like, that takes up a lot of space already. I'm like, I don't understand. I wish it didn't have this section. Like, I wish this was out, and then that this was all the way to the end. And that way it'd give me the whole page. Like, that would have been perfect. And then this one would be for extras, you know, like just like the weeks. That would have been ideal, but that's not the case. So I made it work for this week. And I love how it turned out. It's fine. But I had to use a lot of sticky notes and stuff because I wasn't able to get it all in here. So I was like, let me look around, and I found this layout, and I like it, but I was, you know, I want this paper. I want to use this. So I did buy this from Amazon. It's the Tomoe River paper loose sheets, and so I bought this so I'm gonna try to look for different weekly layout that I think I might like, print it on that paper and use it like just to see if I like it. If not, I'm gonna try this one again, but I miss this paper. But anyway, I like how this is because this is like the whole page. It's giving me from one end to the other end, and I felt like I had more space, and I love that. And I still use like sticky notes and stuff. This was last week. I got sick Monday night. Well, Monday I could feel it already. Like my throat was like on fire. I was stuffy. Like I knew something was about to go down. And that night we had a parent meeting. After I got home from that, I felt it, and I was down for the count. And it was horrible. I'm just thankful for my oldest daughter and my husband. They just like all this stuff they took care of, like all these things that I had to do, taking the kids back and forth to practices and school and stuff. Like, they were so helpful. very helpful. I finally kind of started feeling better. Friday, I felt a little more alive. Saturday, I was like, okay, I think I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more like my body has more energy and stuff. But then we were out in that 100-degree heat it was 100 plus. I don't remember how much it was. But we were there all day from like 9:15 to 12. No, the game started at 1. Probably till like 2:30. It was 5 hours total. Out in the heat. And so that night I came home, I could already feel it. Like my body was just like shutting down. I made dinner. I went to lay down because we were going to go out with some friends to Chuck E. Cheese. And I was like, I'm just going to lay down just for a second, just to kind of like recharge, you know? No, I passed out. And my little one passed out with me too. And we just slept. I woke up like at, I think, 9:30 or 10 at night. I was up for like an hour maybe, and then I went back to bed, and she slept the whole night all the way to the next morning. We were wore out. And then we went to Chuck E. Cheese with our friends the next day. But yeah, anyway. So that's it. That's how it's looking. I went ahead and used this again just because I had already printed them out, and I had tossed out the weeks already that was in with like this paper. So I had to use this week. But next week I'm going to go back I'm going to print them on that Tomorrow River paper and then see how I like it. But I really like this. I like how it's from one end to the other, and I have all the space. I can write everything down. And I like that a lot. So that's that update. I want to film a plan with me for the monthly. I'm huge on monthlies. I know a lot of people really don't do monthlies, but I like this is where I love this. Like, this is my quick, like, okay, what's going on, you know, or this is this day or whatever. Like, my main information is on my months. And I love to do that first. And then when I'm planning my weeks, I can just look here. And then after this, then I look at my other list, this thing here, and that's how I plan my weeklies. But monthlies are like a big thing for me. I have to have my monthlies. It's a must for me. So then after that is my dailies, and I have never really been a big like dailies person. I just kind of thrive on my weeklies and then do my little sticky notes if I need to do anything extra on certain days. But okay, so let me show you. So the whole time I've been in this planner, I've only done dailies 3 times. Like, that's just how much I use them. Like, not too much. But I have decided I think I'm going to start being a dailies person because I want to be more productive. So now that my kids are back at school, and I go drop them off, I come home, and then it's like, oh yay, me time. And so then, like, all I'm gonna do is just like do the me stuff, you know, like play in my planners or just chill or catch up on documentaries or whatever. And then I'm like, oh, by the time I know it, I'm like, oh my God, I had to pick him up and I really didn't do much, you know? And so then I'm like doing laundry and stuff while they're home, and I'm like, I can't do that. I need to go back to my routine. Because our evenings are so busy. My kids, they have practice, so like they're, you know, going all over the place, different practices, and then sometimes I'll have homework and things like that. And then especially now that I'm going to start this like side business, I need to be more productive and more organized, I guess. Use up my time wisely is what I'm trying to say. So these are from Planner Monkey Co. No, Peanuts Planner Co. And it's, I think, I love that it has like the timed area here. And then, so it has extra space for like in extra notes or whatever. And then it has these boxes up here. And I know I can make this, this will be very helpful to be able to like time out my day and be more productive. I, especially, you know, like they're away at school and stuff. So like, I feel like I need to use my day more wisely so I can get everything I need done. That way when they get home, I can, you know, I can give them my undivided attention and like not be like, oh no, I'm busy, you know what I mean? So because we only have a certain amount of time before like we got to do dinner. After that, everybody just goes everywhere else. Like my daughter goes to practice over here, my son goes to practice over here. Like, and then we get home, we have to do showers, any kind of homework or whatever, and then to bed. And it's like, that's our whole day. And so if I don't make time for them, then we won't ever have it. You know what I mean? So I want to be more, make better use of my time while they're at school and do all of the stuff, the busy stuff, you know. So you will be seeing a lot more daily use, and we'll see how that goes. So this is my school section, and I've had a few requests to do like a full, like thorough flip on the school section. So here's my attempt at that. So this I made on Canva. Adorable. I love it so much. On the back side, I printed the academic calendar that I also made myself. And I have added this as a freebie. It's in my Instagram or in the Dropbox, and I'll put it down below. And it's just the academic calendar. I just could not find one that I liked. And so I just made something cute. And this I use, okay. So this is the calendar that the school gives us. And this is what is my version of this. So not everything that's listed on here I need to know. Like, so I wanted it to make my own using the information that I need. I got this from Peanuts Planner Co. And so the months, it'll be like, kind of look like these, the stuff that I need. I'll highlight it, put that down below, like the no school days here. Anything else, so like in this boxes, you know, like this day, my daughter had to take snacks on that day. So I wrote it here. But so this box is going to be for like events or parties or I don't know, like meetings, assemblies, whatever, any other information other than no school will be in these boxes. And that's how I do that. This one here is my attendance, and I've always done this one. It was in my weeks. What I like about this now is that I can do the full school year. Because I'm a January through December planner girl. Like I'm a just one planner, 1 year and one planner, like that's it. And so since I was in bookbound, I could only do, you know, half a year in each planner because of the way the school year runs. But now I love that I can do this and keep it in here or move it into my new weeks or my new rings, whatever I decide to use next year. This will be able to follow and I don't have to redo it. So this is just like my keys right here. They're absent if they're sick, early checkout, tardy, if they're absent because of a mental day or playing hooky, whatever, whatever the case. So like, for example, here on this day, my son had a doctor's appointment. And so it was an early checkout because it was at 2. And then in the back here, I wrote what it was for, that it was at 2 o'clock. I wrote dentist, and it's actually not the dentist. Oh, wait. It was a doctor appointment. And then it's highlighted green because that's his color. All my family is like, has a certain color. Yeah, so that's gonna be to be able to know like why, you know, if they were absent, this will explain why. This I made as well. This is my son's schedule. So they have like a regular bell schedule days, and then they have advisory days, and they differ a little bit. And I wanted to know because their lunch times would be different on those days, in case I'm taking him lunch or whatever. This is his actual schedule that they gave him at school. And so I just cut that down, punched it in here just to know what he has, what hour. And then this is like information for my son. So this is like his school phone number, fax number, blah, blah, blah. His locker number, important times, like when the first bell rings, dismissal and lunch. This in here is all of his teachers, their phone numbers, their email addresses. And then here I'm writing down like the things that the teachers like, just to make it easier for when I'm doing teacher gifts. I can just look here, and it's just easier to buy them stuff they actually want. And on the other side is for my daughter. So again, here's all of her school information, her teacher information, phone numbers, blah, 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 schedules, like when they go to recess, lunch, things like that. This here is her teacher's list of stuff she likes. And then here is just extra information that I thought would be helpful to know. And this is just a list that the teacher gave at back to school night. And it's just like class wish list. So things that she might need in the class throughout the year. And I just kept that to, have in case I see something on sale or whatever and it's in the list. I can just pick it up and give it to her. This is a list of snack ideas. So there's a few kids in her class who have nut allergies. And so she made this list of foods that are good, like to take, that won't bother the kids with allergies. So I need to, she sent this as an email as well. So I need to go on the email and resize that one so it can be cuter, because I don't like how this is kind of cut off. And that way I can turn it around this way. And this is just an Amazon wish list for her teacher. And then these I made to be able to put lunch ideas for my kids, because they take their lunch to school every day. This section here is just for like notes, like for PTO meetings or notes with the teacher, or things that we need to like work on with them or study, anything, activities, whatever related, like all of that. Will I just wanted a section to have that all in, and not on a sticky note and then lose it. So my Boss Babe section, my socials section, I think it kind of all goes together. This is pretty much the same, hasn't changed. My finance stuff also hasn't changed. It's all still the same. That's, yeah. I'm loving that section. My home section, my projects section, my family section, none of that has changed either. Let's see what else is back here. Shop coupon codes, my passwords, my contacts, and then my notes section. And this is like for quick note jotting that I have to do quick, and it's at the end because that way I can just flip really quick. I need sheet paper or whatever, like for information that needs to stay in here or that needs to be like moved somewhere else. It's kind of like a brain dump in a way, but a different type of brain dump, like just for notes or whatever. Because then I also, back here, I have this little notepad, and this is just for also just notes and stuff, or quick paper, piece of paper or whatever. Back here I have my extra monthly things. These are from Plan with B. And then here I have like just my doctor's cards, excuse me. That's it. This I got from an order I placed with Oki Plans like a long time ago, years ago. This I got from a friend, also years and years and years ago. Not a friend, sorry. A order I placed, and they sent this like a freebie or something. It was really cute. And these are I've had these for like years and years. I think I won like $5 on one. I don't know how much on the other one. I need to take those back in, but I haven't found the time. And that's it. And here I also have just extra notes, paper for whatever. And my $500 bill. Yeah, that's it. Back here I have important information, like there's a check I need to cash. This is like information for my daughter's dance stuff, and that's it. So everything is still pretty much the same. I'm still going strong in this. I love it. I love that she's chunky and that she can still close. Like that's my favorite. There was a few other things that I had added in here, but then it just got really chunky, like to the point where it was hard to even turn the pages. And then when I did, it wasn't really laying flat like this. It was kind of like that. Like it was that full. I'm like, this is not gonna work because I need to write in here. So I just kept that stuff in my weekly, and I'm still like in here in the back. There's like stuff that I update, that I decided just to keep in here and not move in here. Because this, this is still I still come in here and do stuff because I want this to be completed at the end of the year. But this doesn't close anymore. But yeah, I'm still in my weeks, kind of. I'm not in it daily or anything like that, but there's stuff in the back that I need. But yeah, so that is it. That's the update. Thank y'all so much for joining me and for being here. You guys are the absolute best. I love chatting with you on the comments. And again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Mombie Plans. And I will be putting the Dropbox info below for freebies, as well as any information, like I'll update it as soon as I get like my Etsy stuff going. But again, if you're wanting any of these little charms, just let me know and I will get to you. But again, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Love y'all. Bye bye.